Okay, Gutenberg, finally. Let's see what trouble we can get into here.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Nice.
Where are you headed? Come back. We need to talk.
Don't
Oh.
I know you from somewhere?
You must have mistaken me for someone else.
No, it's you. How could I forget? The man I lost my shirt to at dice, in the tavern.
I got lucky that day, that's all.
Well, you see, now it's my lucky day.
Oh,
If you
no.
want a pass, pay up.
What?
You heard me. Pay to go through, or you'll end up in the pillory.
Bloody blackmailer. I'll win it back anyway.
Did you say something?
No, nothing at all. Farewell.
Ha. Okay. So, what are we looking for here? We have a quest. And then Catherine is over here. Dude, look at this. There are so many vendors. Armorer. Okay, so we can actually ask the vendors about this guy, Pavel, right? I remember we stole a book for him, a ring, a brooch. So maybe we ask the traders, the scribes.
Everyone's afraid of them. I can't even curse those Hungarian swines at home.
Everyone turned. We'd survived floods, plague and fires, and failed harvests.
Examine the fountain.
But now we face a
Fountain?
far greater catastrophe.
Where does the water come from?
You all know
Here,
full
in the
well
middle of the
what I'm
city.
talking about. Cities. Everyone here knows someone who has moved away.
Okay, you have a trader here. Housemate.
Christ. Pardon
Whoa.
me.
Okay, this is like very hard. What? How do we get in there? Yeah, this is definitely his shop, but maybe it's too early, right? Maybe? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Hello, sir. Do you know someone named Pavel?
God bless you.
I want milk. Cheese. Was kann ich dir heute Morgen anbieten?
Oh no, not with the German again.
Has anyone tried to sell some items recently? Maybe a ring, a medal, boots, a manuscript?
Boots, right.
Or a rosary?
No. No one offered me anything like that. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for a thief.
Well, no one like that would get far with me. This is an honest shop.
And where else could he sell that kind of stuff?
Well, there's some folks who wouldn't bat an eyelid at stolen loot. Try the hole in the wall tavern in Hopbrink, where no decent Christian would be seen dead. The place is run by innkeeper Mole. You might get something out of him.
That's the fist fighting place, right?
Show me your wares.
What do you sell here? Knight's pouch? Okay, so a bunch of crap really. We can buy we could buy the bandages.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Danke schön. Okay, we're done here. What is this quest?
And the color of the most precious ruby. That, the best wine in Kuttenberg.
God bless you, sir.
Ruby?
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free.
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Sure.
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
Casper Rudolph. Oh, yikes.
Oh, are you sure that's wine you poured me? This tastes like... Well, how should I say it?
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Immediately someone asks us to commit a crime.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery's secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. But I intend to find out.
A secret? Well, just the job for me. I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to secrets hidden in monasteries.
The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
Why would he do that?
That won't be a problem. I've drunk so much wine I know all about it.
Excellent. But I also have this clever book all about wine by Buschek of Velhartitze. I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two from it.
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
Oh, God.
What's the truth, then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet.
Of course.
Miss Adleta Mannlicher should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
She licks men?
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master swordsmith Mannlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Mannlichers don't want any more problems.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed-up bones of saints in it, or they sing hymns to the wine. How should I know?
Do you really think Havel would just tell me the secret? You don't even know if he actually knows it. Or it might just be a rumor.
Havel really is a bit thick. Either the monks have a secret and Havel will tell you, or there's no secret and Havel will confirm it.
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Good luck. Take care, friend.
You look like you can handle it. In Vino Veritas, make an impression on Havel the tavern keeper. Study Casper's book on wine. Okay, so... we do have an armor here.
I apologize.
But he threw me out.
Definitely robbing this guy for sure.
Be careful.
So can we sell weapons to him? Oh, not really. Or wait. Yeah, we can. Never mind. And they have 700 gold. That's pretty good, actually. Not amazing, but still. Ah. That's weird. Okay, I'll come back here. I'll come back here.
Das war ein... Was möchtest du?
Okay, can't ask him anything. Let's go to Catherine, right?
How could I?
No more
forgotten about
distractions.
him? Maybe because I don't think he'll be able
She's
to
pretty
solve
far
it.
away,
What?
but we'll just go there.
Uh-huh.
Well, never mind. I thought something was going on.
Easy, good horse.
Good horsey. Apothecary. We have a weaponsmith here.
Whoa!
Actually, since we're here,
Well, aren't you going to tell me what happened?
There were some folks from Nimburg here. They said you owe them money.
Ah, and what did you tell them?
I said they've got the wrong shop.
You did well. So they left?
Unfortunately, we got into a bit of a scuffle. One of them tried to reach over the counter, and that young apprentice bumped into him a bit. But it wasn't too bad in the end. Almost nothing happened.
Almost.
One of them, this tall blonde fella, wouldn't leave it be and grabbed at me. So I broke one of his arms.
What? This will end in trouble.
Be careful. God is punishing us for us.
okay, so
sir. What can I... I'll have a...
let's sell him some stuff here. 600 gold. I mean, yeah, I guess take this. Look at this golden crucifix. We have 2 of them, and it's 1,000 gold a pop. What?
I'd like to discuss.
Ah, I was glad to be
Okay.
of help to you, sir.
I don't know why I need so much money, but there you go.
Nice and slow.
Have a tailor.
Killed me!
More armor smiths. Good stuff, dude.
No chance. Where would I go?
Damn, this place is
Oh,
huge.
Don't be shy. One of you good here.
Wait, so what's the place? Is it this one? How do we get there?
A blessed morning to you. We are now open. Fresh goods.
Fisherman?
Hey, stop fighting. Be careful. God is punishing us.
Catherine!
Henry, I was wondering when you'd turn up.
You missed me?
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
Yep. You could have spending time with a dry devil.
Look at it like this. You could have helped us get Dry Devil out of trouble instead.
Don't push it. But that sounds like you found the sod. Is he all right?
Are you asking me if he's right in the head?
We all know he isn't. What I mean is, if anything happened to him.
Oh, he got shot in the arse.
Who did it, for God's sake?
Hard to say. Maybe me, maybe Zizka, or one of the other men. But he'll live.
That's God's punishment for his loutish behavior. I must think up a new fitting nickname for him.
But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
Yeah.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it The hole in the wall.
All roads point there.
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goat skin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
I'll be fine. It's called plot armor. So we met Catherine, that's cool. And then we have to go to the tavern for many different quests. What is that? Make an impression on Havel the Tavern Keeper? Wait, that's not it. Oh, here. Oh, look at this. It's like on the outer side of the city, almost. Gunmaker Prokop Ildris. Huh. Garden of Eden.
He's the one sending him there.
Excuse me.
Come closer. Don't be shy. Why don't you...
Can I just like... Oh. Wait, that's locked up? Huh. Oh, there you go. Well, nobody's around to judge me. Nice. The question is, do I wanna be in here? It's a private area.
That's beautiful. Like the Garden of Eden.
Basics of gardening. Okay, there's a guy there. Is he sleeping? Gardener Turk. He has nothing on him. A doggo, Maor. Huh. Oh shit. Sorry, dog. What is this?
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
So what's this? Survival? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that later, right? Ruffian. Yeah, look at this place. Wow. It's in a bad state, huh? What's the point of this? Oh no. I don't think I can do that. Okay, never mind. Ha! Look at this. What is this? Knuckles? Goat skin.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I don't know you. If you're after something, go and see Chenyik. And stay out of the way.
He's drunk. Look at his eyes.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyik?
Look, when somebody wants something here, they go and see Chenyik. I reckon that's all I have to say.
Could you tell me more about this?
No, I couldn't. We don't talk to strangers here.
And where can I find this Chenyik?
Christ! You're a bit slow, ain't you? Somewhere here in the hole, I reckon. He usually sits next to Hugo. He's kind of our top dog.
Hugo.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyik.
Okay. So this is the hole in the wall, right? Beggar Damien. Villager. Okay. Dude, what is this icon? What?
It's a good thing Mutt isn't here.
Why?
One last beer, he says. It's a good thing Mutt isn't here.
Dude, that's North. Chenyik. Innkeeper Mole.
Greetings, my friend.
A certain hired hunt. What is this about? Let's do this first.
Can I get...
But of course, and...
I'd like to...
No.
Wow, 120?
Alright.
What a scammer, dude.
You... I knew we... Our bed...
What is that?
Where can I find...
The guest rooms are upstairs.
Right, okay, okay. So, is this a quest giver? I don't want to start like a new quest or something. One sec, I don't think so. Yeah. It looks like... Oh... This guy has a quest. Okay.
How can I help you?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
You'd be surprised, the people I know.
So you know where I can find him?
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is I don't know you. Got it?
I might be a stranger, yeah. But everyone had to come here for the first time once, didn't they?
Well, that's true enough. This alehouse hasn't stood here since the creation of the world. Although some of the guests look like they have. If you need something, ask Chenyik. I just pour ale. And he might even tell you something about that bastard. I never liked him much anyway.
You're talking as if he's not here anymore.
Kurva. Just go and see Chenyik. I don't know nothing.
Okay, so we can do the fights, but maybe later on.
Has anyone sold you a few small valuables recently?
Oh, right.
A ring, a medal, or a rosary? A kind of ornate...
Is this for Pavel?
What's it to you? How would I end up if I went around telling everyone about things like that? No one would sell me anything again.
Would you like me to loosen your tongue for you? Along with a few teeth?
You wouldn't.
Wanna bet?
I'm not alone here.
Really? Because I don't think anyone's coming to help you.
Fuck! All right.
Kurva.
Was there someone here like that? Maybe a young fella, kind of bashful.
Aye, he was here. I bought a silver ring, a medal, and a rosary from him, just like you said.
And do you know where I can find him now?
I don't.
You're not much help to me.
I'm not clairvoyant. But he also wanted to sell me some book.
And?
Yeah.
What of it?
I didn't buy it. I don't get much call for books among my customers. So I sent him to the book merchant. Try him.
Yeah. I reckon there's not much else I can do.
I mean, he did want to become an apprentice, right? So, yeah. Probably have to ask a scribe or something.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you, and you don't look like you fit in here.
Listen here. I'm one of you.
I completely understand you. Evil times, spies everywhere. You must have been stumped by this gear of mine. Thing is, I necked him from some student bloke in Colleen, innit? I ganged up with this slut called Kacharaba. She got her hooks in him when he'd had a skinful, and then I nicked all his gear and his glint. Poor bloke must have been mithered in the morning. Funny thing is, Kacharaba's as ugly as a pig's arse, so he didn't even get a decent shag out of it.
So you're in the trade. Should have said straight off. Our door's always open to the brethren. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
Maybe he's an informant to Liechtenstein?
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Huh? Wycliffe's first thesis? I have no idea.
Wycliffe's first thesis? What are you...
Not a good start. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The church?
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the last thing the church would want. The answer is the common people.
I got anxious because of the timer.
After our talk about Goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Well, from what you've said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way around, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, One must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the guild.
To the guild!
What is this? We had lots of opportunities to walk out here.
That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
Cabbage?
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck.
Okay, we won't do this now though. Feast for the poor. Cool.
I'm sorry?
So...
You got a moment?
Wait, what? What do you want?
You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Wait. So it's one or the other?
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating it by stealing wine.
Well, that's a shame.
Oh.
Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Okay. So wait, can we still steal the wine? Oh. Disrupt Sigismund's supply of quality sausages. What the hell? That's out here. Okay, we'll just focus on finding goatskin for now. So we have to ask at the alehouses, probably here, at the tavern.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Examine the fountain.
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Yeah, who knows? How do we get in there? Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Wait. Is it in here? Lockpick.
You shouldn't be out here all alone like this. Awful things have been happening here. What can I do for you, stranger?
Awful things have been happening here. But she won't tell me what awful things.
Greetings.
What do you need, sir?
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin? That mangy piece of shit. He turns up on the street now and then. But he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Some Gluck.
Zum Gluck.
Goatskin's German? I didn't know that.
Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who can't be trusted. I've no idea what language he speaks. What I do know is he likes robbing Deutscher merchants. And they don't come in here.
Set a trap?
Any idea where I might find Goatskin then?
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hrada Quarter. They get a lot of well-heeled Deutschers in there. And some young wench there's been seeing Goatskin for a while now.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
How are you?
Have something at least, since I gave you the goods on everything. I helped you out, didn't I? Don't be a pinch purse, and cough up a bit of glint, eh?
Okay. Not now, but we'll see. So where are the baths? Down there, E.
So, how much did you pay them?
So he's seeing a girl here. Hanka from Prague?
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. I heard he sometimes comes here.
Aye. He turns up now and again. The louse. The bastard's ruining my business. 2 of my customers refused to come here again after he robbed them one night.
Let me guess. Germans?
One was for certain. From somewhere in Bavaria he was. The other speaks Czech all right. He's got a German name.
And you wouldn't have some idea where I might find Goatskin, would you? I reckon it'd suit you if he packed it in.
You bet it would. But if I knew where to find him, I'd wring his neck myself. That bitch Mary's bound to know, though. She denies it, but we all know she's walking out with him.
Mary?
I thought you bathhouse girls stuck together. What have you got against Mary?
There's a limit to everything. As soon as you mess with someone's livelihood, you ain't no sister to anyone. She can marry that cripple for all I care, but when he robs our guests and ruins our reputation, she should grab him by the balls herself and... oh, never mind.
Is that all you know about Goatskin?
Ain't that enough for you? I'm not here to know stuff, in case you hadn't realised.
Yeah, I can see that. The jiggle physics are insane.
Thanks then. I'll be off.
If you find him, give him a slap from me. Take care then.
Wait, what is this? German merchants?
Do you get a lot of German merchants here?
We used to, from all over the place, but mainly Lausitz. But there ain't so many these days. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Why unfortunately? Aren't the locals good enough for you?
Course they are, but they've got less coin and they live here. Wayfarers always spend more than locals. But there's one who ain't stopped coming. Udo, he's called. But that's all I can tell you about him. He ain't interested in our... services.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays dice. Almost every evening.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But stick around and spend some coin. So I ain't telling you this for nothing. God be with you.
Set a trap for Goatskin again. What is this Udo? We saw some people playing dice earlier, right? At the tavern, but... wait, people come here and play dice? In a bathhouse? What is this Mary? Mary! Huh.
You shouldn't be walking around like this. Awful things happen here.
I don't see any Mary here.
Get about women's skin deep beauty. If thine eyes offend thee, pluck them out. If thine...
Find out more from Goatskin's girlfriend.
tongue offends thee, cut it.
This is the owner.
Careful!
Henslin Ebner?
What are you barging in here for? Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed.
Dude, where the hell is she?
Be careful.
Little
God
Lida?
is punishing us for our sins.
I apologize.
Oh, there you go.
Greetings. Hey, you're all bloody.
I am.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see some skin, but you're the first who wants goat skin. I've heard the name, though. He's some vagabond who hangs around the Black Horse, ain't he?
Aye, that's him. Any idea where I might find him?
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon I can't help you. I could help you with other things, though. Go and see Madame Beata, and we can come to an arrangement.
Nah, I'm good for now.
See you later.
Are you Beata? No. Wait, so that's not his girlfriend then? Find Goatskin. Where do we find this Udo guy? I found out that Goatskin specializes in German merchants, probably because they are rich and don't put up much of a fight, but because of Goatskin, not many of them visit the baths these days. But it seems there is one called Udo who goes there in the evenings. Maybe he'd help me lure Goatskin out in the evenings. Okay. So I guess we just wait until 9 then or something?
That's
oh.
right.
Dude, that's so annoying. Stop being annoying. Okay, Udo, are you here? It's probably gonna be a guy up top, right?
Be careful. It isn't safe around here. It happens.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Udo. Huh. He comes here in the evenings. I don't see anyone here though. Oh, there you go.
Grüß Gott. Was brauchst du, mein Herr?
Greetings.
What? Wer bist du?
I'm Heinrich, von Skalitz.
I'm Udo, from Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs, Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel? Dice. You want to play?
No. I think you should go home.
I think it's about time you headed home, Goodman.
Pa. Home? So early? Warum?
Oh. Wait, does this help us somehow?
You're a merchant, aren't you, Goodman?
Handler. Jawohl.
Oh, I guess we're gonna send him home and then he's gonna get robbed on the way home or something by Goatskin?
I am.
I'm a merchant as well. They're looking for you where the merchants' wagons are parked. There seems to be a problem.
Ein Problem? What problem?
A fire.
Feuer? Again? What have those Idioten done this time?
I don't know. But you should go take a look.
Ah, so. I will go then. Viel Erfolg, Heinrich.
Yeah, go now. It's very important. So, speech. I don't know about this. This seems pointless. You should do this. More damage. Yeah. Udo von Tauberbischofsheim.
What a lovely city.
Oh god, is he gonna lore walk the entire time? Come on, bro.
Einbrosset zur Gemütlichkeit. Einbrosset zur Gemütlichkeit. Krüge hoch!
Come on, bro. I have places to be. Whoa!
All right, meine Freunde. Hand over the girl.
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Ja. Danke.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
If I'm not mistaken, you're Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Samuel?
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
Hey, listen. I know somewhere you can hold up.
I know somewhere you can hole up. Help me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in mind, innit?
Do you know the Devil's Den?
But it's a shithole. They ain't too fond of me neither. And the feeling's mutual, like, to tell the truth.
Aye, but you're thinking of the band that used to be there. Now it's my comrades who have it under their thumb. Just tell them Henry sent you, and they'll let you stay a while. If you help me, that is.
That don't sound too bad. Folks are getting fed up with me here. What'll it cost me?
Just some information. That's all.
All right. What do you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, spying for 2 weeks.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them Jews, innit? He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out, they ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be going then. And you should disappear. Now you've got somewhere to go.
All right, listen, now you've helped me out, I'll be hitting the road, soon at any rate, so I can let you have something. It won't be no use to me anyways.
Yes?
I'm all ears.
I put some things aside. It's a well-hidden stash, but it ain't easy to get to it, and I ain't gonna risk it now.
That sounds interesting. Where is it?
In them secret, you know, tunnels under the city.
Tunnels? Secret passageways? Stop blethering and tell me where it is.
I ain't blathering. It's in the passageways beneath the city. I can find it. I've learnt the way. And if you give me a couple of groschen, I can teach you too. You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you, knowing your way round, you know, underground-like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
Look, Goatskin, just because I was nice to you once, doesn't mean you can fuck with me now. Tell me what you know right this instant, or I'm gonna lose my temper.
Well, no need to fly off the handle, like... I'll tell you, of course. I was just thinking...
Goatskin, spit it out!
Oh, all right. It's like this. I know them passageways because I got my hands on this map, like. This old thief gave it to me. And when I, you know, got it in my head, like, I flogged it, see?
So you're telling me you don't even have the map?
No, but I know where it is, like. I flogged it to this thief. Angel, he called himself.
Called himself? So this angel is back in heaven now, is he?
Aye. He was hanged outside the city walls. He's still swinging there. And I know he had that map sewn into his coat. It were his most prized possession. But watch out. The gallows is guarded to stop quacks cutting off the dead bodies, bits and pieces, fingers and that, like.
I think I've seen this guy.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
That's me through and through, innit? I'd better be off, like. I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Off you go.
Wait, so is this part of the quest? No. Okay. Well, let's go find Samuel. Where is that? All the way over there. I guess let's just fast travel there for now. And just around there, I guess. Samuel. What did he say about him? During the day he's in the synagogue where his people go to see him. At night he's at the King Solomon Tavern.
Be careful. It's not safe.
Do we have to go around? Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's mine.
How many were there?
can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Off you
Oh, he's
go.
downstairs. Wait,
And I was beginning to worry
he's in
what
here.
that was. I apologize.
Wait, what? Really?
Get going.
Jacob? What the hell? Guys, relax. It's just me. Why do they care if I'm here or not?
I'm sorry.
Well, Henry, how is it going?
Oh,
Everything is just fine.
That is good.
what?
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
A goy? I know what a goy is.
What do you think goy means?
It means you do not belong here.
It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a goy as I am.
Good one. A goy lecturing a Jew on Hebrew. All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts. Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want?
I'm looking for someone called Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
Because I know a lot as well. Me and Samuel can exchange interesting information.
Why do you think you can tell me anything I need to know? I already know more than I want to.
You're the first person I've met who complains about knowing more than everyone else.
It is not pleasant to know things you can do nothing about. So what I need is someone who prefers action to talk.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix. You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
All right. I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
At the start of the day according to my calendar or yours?
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right. So they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard by the ramparts.
That's right. But you won't find them today. It's too late. If you get them to let you join them, try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope.
Don't worry. I keep my promises.
Oh, sure you do.
Huh?
Okay, how do we get out of here? Where the hell am I? Okay. So, what is this again? Wait, it's over here? No. Okay, so I had to wait until 11 PM for the marker to actually appear. He said when the next day starts, which I guess does kind of make sense, right? 12 AM. But I thought it would be in the morning, like 5 or 6 AM or something. So we have our location over here to the top right of the map. Oh, cutscene. Let's see what this is. Okay, he's pretending to be asleep, yep. Whoop.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Well, what are you doing, Moishe? Food's a capora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Let's see it.
Shit is some typhus.
Oh, it's a trap, okay. Of course it's a trap. Oh, this is Moses from the tavern.
Wait! Don't kill him! You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
Don't give him the weapon, we just crafted it, bro. Oh, M. Because Martin, our father's name, or stepfather's. Master quality and all.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine.
He said the magic words.
Take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God! I need a drink now.
Why? Did you expect them to?
But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
I mean, yeah.
We did.
And? What was von Berkoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us. We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
Nope.
No chance. On the contrary. Von Berghoff and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenberg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Zizka.
Zizka? Jan Zizka of Trotsnov?
Aye. He's called Jan Zizka. Of Trotsnov.
Well, blow me down. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Tarnberg. What was he doing there?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then.
Whoa, so much flickering.
After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive?
Not any longer.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
To our enemy's death.
They really have to get rid of the depth of field. It's so hideous. And you can't even turn it off.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
Isn't this guy supposed to be a spy? Like, how does he know nothing about all of this?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then.
Oh my god, stop drinking!
And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
Don't mention the betrayal? Wait, what betrayal? Oh, from the priest, right? From Godwin.
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
True.
Thank you. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't worry your head over it. If I was tortured, I'd tell them everything I knew before the iron was hot.
Oh.
Thanks.
Great.
But I'd regret it as well. I don't like pain, that's all. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And?
You conspire.
And?
You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malyshoff Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malyshoff? And if von Berkoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malyshoff Fortress.
Let's go and free him then.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought, but that can't be helped. I'm gonna have to get him out of there somehow.
I admire your keenness, but...
But that is the most insane idea I've heard so far today.
You can't just launch an assault on Malyshoff. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malyshoff belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge.
Very true.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Where are we? Oh, right, blindfolds.
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot.
Camera.
All right. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Okay, cool. Lots of progress here. So many scheming, dude. Everybody's scheming.